They took home, I believe, best new artist and I think best pop performance.
All right, so here's fun, and we are young.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. No, I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a toast. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Coming home tonight. Just coming home tonight. Coming home tonight. Just coming home tonight. The moon is on my side. I have no reason to run. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? The angels never arrive, but I can hear the choir. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Join HVW on February 23rd, 2013 for a very special event, an evening for Chan Man. High Velocity Wrestling has lost one of its own. Please join our talent as we celebrate the life of Jackie Chandler Prater. Join me, Ivan M. Righteous, the HVW champions TJ Boss, Joshua Cutshaw, the Destruction Crew, and Tracer X, along with your other HVW favorites, Aaron Vaughn, Matt Burns, James Drake, Dylan Dollar, Ken Magnum, J.R. Reynolds, John Malice, and many, many more. Again, it is an evening for Chan Man, February 23rd at the Salvation Army Gym located at 239 3rd Avenue East in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Tickets are only $10 with kids 5 and under getting in free with paying adults. All proceeds are going to help the family in this, their time of need. Please join us for this very special event. And it will be a very special evening tomorrow night there in Hendersonville, North Carolina. The lineup for the card is Dirty versus Tracer X. Three-way dance is lined up between Superlaw, Matt Burns, and James Drake. There is going to be a tag team there. One of the returns for HVW, Ryan Chaos, is going to be teaming up with Brady Pierce. They're going to be taking on John Malice and Michael Freely. Then we also have a tag team title match scheduled for that. That is the Destruction Crew versus Standard Currency. Non-title match between Ken Magnum and Joshua Cutshaw. And the main event is Aaron Vaughn in a handicap match against TJ Boss and the Prodigy, J.R. Reynolds. So it should be a very, very good time. Hey, check us out online. You can do that by going to our website. Website is theninjatrollshow.com.
That's right.
Just Ninja Troll Show.
Ninja Troll Show.
I don't think.
Well, no, you're right. You're right. Again, NyQuil has my hand. It is leading me down the road of just, well, I don't know.
Bless your heart. It's had your hand all day.
It has had my
pretty
hand.
Colors.
It is pretty colors. I think I'm with Lewis Black when I say yes. It should make a very, very fine eggnog, Christmas eggnog, because there's only 2 colors, red and green, and that's Christmas.
Right.
There you go.
Where else
But
can
yeah,
they?
the website is ninjatrollshow.com. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Ninja Troll Digicast, and on the Twitter at Ninja Troll Show.
The Twitter.
The Twitter, yes.
That's what he said. That's what he said. All right, so let's talk a little bit of American Idol. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
There you go. Chuck is the next American Idol.
I am the next American
Well,
Idol.
he's about as talented as the ones I've seen.
Charles
No,
out. Charles out.
Yeah, this week, unfortunately, I didn't get to see a lot of the Wednesday night, the women perform.
Yeah, we missed the ladies as well.
I did actually. I saw. I said probably half of it, and there were some really good performances. And then at the end when they brought them back out to to go over their performance and then who was gonna go on. There was only one that was really horrible.
Yeah.
I forget her name, but she had some crazy weird pants on. But and
Charlie?
of course, yeah, obviously she didn't make it. But
Wait a
Right.
minute. Charlie? Are you talking about Charlie?
No, that was
Charlie.
in the men.
Oh, well, you said crazy funky pants, and I just was like, oh, is he talking about that kid that was on last night?
No.
He's talking about the women. Go ahead.
yeah, but she was the only one that when they showed the recap of their performance that it was cringeworthy. The rest of them were at least decent.
Right.
And some of them were really good. The one girl, I forget her name, but she did the original song at the piano last week.
She the one with the big red hair?
Yes.
Yeah. No, she's done really well throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, her performance was good. It wasn't as good as her original song last week, but it was still pretty good. But what they've done is they've split up the top 20 women and 20 men. They're doing 10 this week. They do 10 this week and pare it down to 5, and then they do another 10 next week and pare those down to 5.
Right.
And that gets us to the Hollywood shows, live shows, to where America votes for.
Right. Well, and Chuck and I actually watched the men from beginning to end last night.
Yeah, that that's the unfortunate part. The unfortunate part wasn't that I missed some of the women. The unfortunate part was I watched the men.
Yeah. Now, last night... Okay.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was very bad.
Start to finish.
It was very bad. Okay, first off, let me say this. If you're a guy and you're going on American Idol, and to put it in wrestling terms, don't mark out on the judges. Do not go out there and sing one of their songs. Why? Because that's their song. That's their song.
But and the only reason that they weren't torn apart is because Keith Urban's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Because he's not he's the nice one on the panel.
Well, and you could hear in his tone of voice there was this underlying it was, I appreciate you doing my song, and then there was that underlying tone of don't ever do it again.
Yeah, don't do it again.
I appreciate you doing my song, mate, but
don't ever do it again.
Knock it off.
But Jada did not make it.
Thank God.
And I was talking to Chuck, and I said, okay, as a man watching Jada perform, there is definitely a niche for Jada.
Yeah, it's called a drag show.
Exactly.
See?
But at the same time, if you close your eyes and you listen to Jada perform,
It's a female.
yes, and Jada does have a very...
He is a female, sorry.
No, when you close your eyes and you listen to him perform, you realize it's just horrible.
Well, but Jada does have it. Again, Jada has a niche, and his voice, pardon me, Jada's voice is not that bad.
It was not that good either.
But compared to some of the others.
Yes, I mean the whole show last night was nothing but
performances.
a bad karaoke show.
Well, yeah, they were more. It was like what's his face? The guy that says dog all the time.
Randy.
Thank you. It was like he said at one point, everybody was too wrapped up in the fact that they were in Vegas and they wanted to perform.
Yeah, and you can see the frustration getting larger and larger in Randy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because he's sitting right next to this idiot, Nicki Minaj, who is
proving
more and more that she has absolutely no business being there.
And if she had said one more time that she was obsessed with someone, she was in love with someone, and she wanted to have their baby,
she's just she has absolutely no reason to be there. It's just driving me insane. This is the worst panel of judges they've ever had.
They are, but and going back to the performances, Charlie, the guy that likes to sing to birds, the really
I
awkward
thought he was going to crack.
Well, when
he was shaking like a crackhead up there.
Bless his heart, he was, and he did a really good job until he turned the microphone sideways and did the screechy thing.
Yeah.
But up until that point, he sounded really good when he was singing softly. He was on point. He was in key. And he sounded really
dropped
good.
to his knees. I thought, okay, that's it. He's going to puke on live TV.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
But vocally, he sounded really good till he turned that little mini microphone sideways and started screeching.
Yeah.
At that point, I looked at Chuck and said, oh, he's lost it.
Okay, and final note here, folks. Loser Vandross, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You are killing me with those faces.
That was Curtis.
You're absolutely killing me with those faces.
That guy was so over the top.
That was Curtis, yeah.
I forget. Curtis, yeah, that was his name. He was so over the top with his facial expressions, his movement, everything.
He should be on Broadway.
With his face. So over the top. It was just ridiculous.
Wow. So
and them comparing him to Luther Vandross.
That's why I call him Loser Vandross.
I know, but okay, it's got nothing to do with him. That all goes back to the judge. How can you sit there and compare that guy to Luther Vandross?
Well, I don't know.
You can compare him, and okay, he's a black male.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where it ends.
Okay, well, what about the Elijah kid? I'm sorry. Who in the judges panel cannot tell that somebody put up a mold of freaking Bruno Mars, threw in some goo, and that kid came out?
Elijah. Oh, that was the kid with the big poofed up hair.
Yes.
Skunk thing going on.
He is literally a Bruno Mars clone.
He was doing the song something about the moon.
The talent didn't stick.
Yeah.
Well, and guess what? It was a Bruno Mars song.
Yeah, I had to come in here and check it out on the computer. I knew it was a Bruno Mars song by the first note that was played. All right, so that's going to do it for this week's American Idol. Next week we have more males, more females. We'll be talking about that.
I can't wait to next week till you guys see Zonette. Because you missed her solo performance.
She was one that was banging on the drums.
Yeah.
Hey, going to the chat box there, Mario Bell says that he has a cousin who performed that made it through a part of the American Idol deal named Alex Kinsey from Daytona Beach. We need to talk to this guy. We do need to talk to this guy. All right. Tell them where they can get some more information about the Ninja Troll there, Laura. Just pick one at random.
On Facebook.com/Ninja Troll Digicast.
All right. And again, this week's music is